Brad, I am like so super proud of you. I don't want to give away too much, and I don't want to ever get. I want you to only get as personal as you want to be, but because you and I talked one on one back in what, end of August.
Yes.
And there was so I want to just to show people what's possible and some specific tips that you implemented to help them because you were wildly inconsistent. Nobody on this call is, but you were, and then you really, and I just saw from a game changer standpoint, went right in alignment with execution. So if you talk to people about where you were at, and then some of the things you put in place to shift your performance.
Yeah, most definitely. I think, Mike, when I got back into your program, I was very much at the whims of the market was good. We're making placements. The market's not so good. We're not making placements, and everything in between. I knew I needed some help. I needed some accountability. Was obviously familiar with your program, and you emailed me at the perfect time. We were able to sync up, and I got enrolled. And some of the main mindset shifts that I think I made under Mike's program, the first was really around limiting beliefs, not putting a cap on your things, not telling yourself a story, not telling yourself, oh, these CEOs don't want to talk to me. Oh, I'm just a solo shop. Oh, I don't have any power. I don't have any leverage. Don't tell yourself that story. Don't give yourself the no until you achieve it. And those are good because at the end of the day, they help you achieve your metrics. The next thing was finding opportunities and challenges. If clients have difficult interviewing processes or a difficult search, that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity for you to separate yourself and turn yourself into an advisor. And if there is a challenge around the search or around the client, then that's probably going to scare off a lot of the competition. So you can use those things to your advantage. And then the biggest was just defining success. Every day I know what a successful day looks like. I know what a successful week and month looks like. I know if I hit my 16 calls, then I can pat myself on the back and go play with my kids at the end of the day and not have to think about work until the next day. So that's really taken a lot of the anxiety away. And like you talk about, Mike, you know where your next placements are going to come from because you're hitting your numbers. So you're like, okay, even if I didn't get it this week, it's coming next week or it's coming the week after. I don't have to worry about it because it's in the metrics. And I know I've been hitting my metrics, so I don't have to worry about anything. So those are the big
Hey,
things I've gotten so far.
just not just you, but like the people in your small cohort, it was like Brad came to play every day. If his goal was 5 marketing conversations, he had 5 or 6. Like the goal and the actual were always either in
Mm-hmm.
alignment. You might have been off a couple of days, you're human, but you quickly jump back. So, from a standpoint of what tips can you give people on executing consistently on a daily basis?
The number one thing is that it's a choice. It really is a choice. You're going to hit your numbers or you're not. And Mike, early in our process, I think everyone in our cohort missed our numbers. And you told us if you miss it by one, you might as well have just done zero for the day. And that really clicked it for me. I made the choice. Hey, I'm going to find this time to make these calls every day. I'm going to find these clients to call. I'm going to find these candidates to call. I'm going to find these submissions. I'm choosing to hit these numbers, and I'm not letting anything else affect me outside of that. And I'm really able to narrow down what's important because I have my critical number. I know how many first time interviews I need to get every week, and everything I do is just in service to that number. So those are some of the big takeaways.
And where I got that from is because when I almost went out of business, I don't even think I told you this, Brad, is I was all over the place in my first 15 months or so, 16 months in the business. And when I almost went out, I said, I have to decide. For me, the number was 17 conversations a day, right? Combined marketing and recruiting. And I remember telling my wife at the time, I'm not coming home. I had an office. I'm not coming home till I hit 17 because I had to view, and I got this idea from a coach, 16 meant as much as zero, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go, I did okay, 16 becomes 15, becomes 13, becomes 11, becomes 9. And over 3 weeks, you're down at 5
Yeah.
because you've forgiven yourself every day. You haven't used as Brad did. I missed, and everybody missed by a day or two. But okay, I had a bad day. I start over today. Today's a new day. And maybe if it's only one, we make it up, things like that. What are some of the results as a result? Because you're 90 days, you're actually just finished 3 months. What are some of the results you've seen?
Yeah, it's been amazing. My business has been super consistent within the past 90 days. I think I have my sixth offer coming in today, which is
Sixth
great.
offer.
Yeah, over the last 90 days, which has
Didn't
been
you tell me
awesome.
that's what you wanted to accomplish in 6 months? You wanted to
It,
make
it,
6 placements. And I
it
said, well, I
is.
can't guarantee six
Yeah,
placements. I can
it is.
guarantee you the activity.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that's all. I'm going from memory. I don't
Yeah.
want to, but I think you said 6 placements by
Yeah,
year.
that's correct. So we hit that goal and we still have a bunch of interviews lined up here before the end of the year. And yeah, just a huge mind shift around the end of the year too. I used to always think, okay, things shut down after Thanksgiving, pack it up, plan for the new year. But we're just hitting it this year. We're still hitting those numbers every day, and clients are interviewing, and candidates are showing up to interviews, and things are happening. So it's been great.
Super proud of you, my friend. Francis, you have
Thank
any
you.
questions?
I just thank you, Brad. We do this thing when you start in a coaching program. Most coaching programs, like you start and you're just left to your own devices
Yeah.
to digital content. And
Hmm.
we really took to heart, we wanted to solve that problem in the recruiter use. So some of what Mike was talking about was we have a specific step-by-step onboarding process and then drip in content, and there's a period where you meet for 4 weeks straight for 30 minutes in the morning. It's based on the agile method of holding accountability, and this is where that community and accountability comes in. And so for 4 weeks straight, 5 days a week, 30 minutes in the morning. And Brad, you were such an A player. You really came with phenomenal energy. I don't coach you personally. That was my only interaction with you.
Mm.
Is there anything just from that you would, whether the people here listening, it's so inspiring, choose to work with us or not, to guide them on how to change their morning routine and start their day a little differently with
Yeah.
something like that? What would you speak to on that?
Yeah, those daily meetings at the beginning, I think, were probably the key to the success of the program, to tell you the truth, because it was an accountability practice. So if you're going to do the program or not, find something or some way to be accountable. Right now, I have an entry on my calendar every morning, enter metrics. And that's why my reminder, hey, we better hit these metrics every single day now that we don't have these meetings. So sign, whether it's a partner, business partner, or spouse, whomever it may be, find something or someone that will hold you accountable. In the 90-day program, obviously that's built in with these 30-minute meetings, and you're around your peers, and you don't want to be the person that's not hitting your numbers every day. At least that's how I felt. So that would drove me.
Awesome. Thank you for speaking to that, Brad. That's really wonderful. And thank you for all the work you're doing. It really is inspiring.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. You've turned my business around. I'm looking forward to 2024 and growing and moving forward with you all. Yeah, I'm excited. It's been great.
Awesome.
I'm just, like I said, my friend, it's just super proud having, and I just had the privilege of you and I having that conversation with you and at the end of August to see where you're at the first week of December is absolutely amazing. So congratulations. Anything you want to add that I might not have asked about?
Yeah, just like you are preaching, 90 days can really turn around your business and give you the the right momentum that you need to carry forward. And a big concept I've been taking out of this, and I'm going to take out of this, is having to recommit. You have to recommit to the process every day, every couple of weeks, every month, however long it is. You have to recommit and remind yourself, because it's so easy to backslide and get in bad habits. And I can feel it myself. And if you have a bad morning and you're like, okay, this isn't how we think anymore. This isn't how we wired our brain. Let's recommit to this process. So that's probably my biggest takeaway thus far.
Thanks for all the help and continued success, my friend. And I'm sure we'll be talking a lot more.
Thanks. See you guys soon. See you tomorrow, actually. Have a good one.
All right. Bye, Brad.